Thank you so much for joining me. It's been quite a while. It's been a minute since I posted, but I have been very busy. I hope all's well. I've been hopping around, and I am actually back home up north working, which kind of prompted me to want to make this video. I know it's a controversial topic, and listen, we're all allowed to have our opinions on the matter. But today I wanted to speak about the vaccine, if you will. For those of us who are not vaccinated and chose to stay in the healthcare profession, it did get a little hairy for us for a little while, but I wanted to touch base with you because I do think a lot of people don't know their rights, or really don't know what they can or can't do. So let's just touch base for a minute. So if you don't know my initial story, yes, I did leave my home state, which is up north, which is just not to get political, but happens to be a very blue state. And my husband and I actually both left our jobs and decided to go down to Florida. And that's why I started traveling. And it's been 2 years, and we are still traveling, and we still enjoy it. I took a contract back home at my home hospital. They let me back in the building. They accepted both my COVID and my influenza exemptions, and it's been interesting. It's a lot busier. The ratios have gone up, but that's a whole nother video in itself. Has your ER gotten busier? Because not being there for 2 years and going back, I can honestly say it's busier. The ratio went up. I mean, that's proof in itself that it's busier. And the stroke alerts. There's just a lot of stroke alerts. But I digress. I just wonder if it's just here in this part of the U.S. or if everywhere is finding things to be a lot busier. Let me know. So, yeah, back in the day, it was just really a few states that you could pick from if you didn't want to get the shot. Florida, I think Montana, South Dakota. There wasn't really many choices. Everyone said Texas, but I got to be honest. All the job postings I saw for Texas were requiring the shot, so I don't know. But Florida was just beautiful. The way Ron DeSantis, whether you agree with what's going on right now or not, I cannot deny the way he handled the vaccine mandates was wonderful with his executive order. Pretty much that said, okay, if CMS is going to make this mandate, that's fine, but the hospital has got to accept anyone's religious or sincerely held religious belief that this is not for them, without question. And it was just a tiny little form you had to sign, and that was it. That was your ticket in. It was wonderful. There was actually a fine. I don't remember how much it was. I want to say $25,000, but I could be wrong. That the Surgeon General of Florida had instilled Joseph Ladapo, Dr. Joseph Ladapo, if you were discriminated against or not hired because of your vaccine status, and it was just handled beautifully and opened up a lot of doors for many of us that would not have been able to keep food on our tables or a roof over our heads without that executive order. So now, yes, as I said, I am back in my blue state. I'm here temporarily, hopefully. But this is home for us. And they did accept both religious exemptions, COVID and influenza. The kicker here is you actually do have to have a form signed by your pastor or religious leader. And if anyone needs help finding that, you can always reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to help. But yeah, both of those had to be turned in before before they would even really proceed further. And that's how it is these days. But I just wanted to touch base because I do think a lot of us are over it. We don't want to hear about any shots. And if you do have your vaccines, I'm sure, I don't know, maybe 70, 80% of you are not interested in getting a booster. Am I wrong? You may have your own reasons why you don't want it, but the more and more people I talk to, the more and more are saying they're over it. They're done. They don't want any more shots. They don't want any more boosters. And most importantly, they don't want any more threats. Job threats, threatened not to be able to see family, can't be with family in the hospital, all those people are just kind of over it. Now, that being said, I am seeing some sicker people. I'm seeing RSV in adults when we were not seeing that a couple of years ago. It's a different beast out there right now. It is a different beast. But do what you can to survive. Those traveler streets are rough, as we know. I came into this game as a rookie, and now this is my 6th hospital in 2 years. So I feel like I'm quickly gaining experience, knowledge, and know-how, and the etiquette of this game. But I do love it. And those of you who wonder, is it worth it? Should I just go staff? I say no. Don't go staff just yet. It's still worth it. For the experience alone, it's definitely worth it. You have to take it all in stride. So yeah, let me know, are you vaccinated and regretting it? Are you unvaccinated and still working and able to sustain a job without any issues? It's such a fascinating topic for a lot of us. I feel like we've made it this far. We've done very good. And we don't regret it. That's one thing. You are allowed to have your beliefs, and that's absolutely fine, and I support them. But none of us who did not take that shot regret not taking it. More and more stuff is coming out. Just please be open-minded and continue to do your own research and search things out. All right. Thank you so much for joining me. Hope you have a beautiful night. Stay safe, stay healthy. Again, let me know your thoughts on the vaccine. Are you getting another booster? Are you over it? Are you vaxxed up your ass and you can't wait for shot number 7? Let me know. All right. It's all good. And I hope you have a beautiful day.